Alright, so what I'm going to work now is 16.2 is going to be try these be letter A. And in this problem, it's the type of problems that the math teacher will always give you where we ask you one question and we want 5 or 6 answers back. In this case, you're actually given a little bit of information about an angle, and it gives you one of the 6 trig functions. And from there, I want you to fill out the other 5 functions. So in reality, when I ask you this question, there's actually 5 answers I'm looking for. And you have to be very, very careful with your signs. Alright, so in the problem itself, it tells us that tangent of the angle is 4 over 3, and the angle lies in quadrant 3. So the first thing you want to do is draw your angle in standard position, draw your xy plane, and just draw an angle down here in quadrant 3. You have your initial side here at the positive x-axis, and it rotates to your terminal side. This is your theta. That's just to make sure that we get it into the right angle, into the right quadrant. From here, draw your reference triangle. Just pick any point, call that P, draw your reference triangle. And then also go in and fill out what you know. Now that we've got the triangle drawn, well, we know tangent up here is 4 over 3. Immediately, you know cotangent, because cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Well, if this is 4 over 3, the reciprocal becomes 3 over 4 for cotangent. So right away, you already have your first answer and haven't done any real math. Now, tangent is y over x is defined by the unit circle. So your y distance is 4. Y is right here, it's 4. Your x is 3. But be careful. You are in quadrant 3. Every point in quadrant 3 has a negative x and a negative y value. These are just distances. Don't forget the direction with the negative sign. So it's a negative 3 and a negative 4. So in reality, you're going negative 3 in your x and down negative 4 on your y, but a negative divided by a negative is a positive. That is why the slope is positive. Tangent is positive. Now this is a special triangle. If you didn't know it, you'd use the Pythagorean theorem to find your r, or your hypotenuse, but it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle, so your hypotenuse is 5. From here, I like to list out my x is negative 3, my y is negative 4, and my r is 5. From there, you just go in and fill everything out. Sine of your angle. Sine is y over r, negative 4 over 5. Negative 4 over 5. Flip it upside down, you have your cosecant. It is negative 5 over 4. The negative doesn't matter really where it's going. It's called a free float negative, because it could be on the 4, it could be out in front, or it can really be down on the 5. But for your guys' case, just write it with the number that it goes with here, so you don't get confused. But it really doesn't matter where you put it, because it can go anywhere it wants. Cosine is x over r. X, negative 3 over 5. Once you know that, flip that one upside down. This becomes 5 over negative 3. The only thing that you have to be careful of when you start flipping these fractions upside down is that you don't have a square root in the bottom, then you have to rationalize the denominator, or you don't get a 0 in the bottom because that's undefined. Other than that, 5 answers, didn't take much time at all, pretty straightforward question.